I'm going to give you a contract and ask you to sign it to be employed by us for the next 30 years. Think about that. What if we hired employees like we would, like the Reds are going to sign or the Bengals are going to sign somebody to play for them? You know, what would it be like if we actually had a contract? There'd obviously be contingency plans there or whatever, legal jargon for that. But like, you know, when you look at a bunch of us leaders are looking to attract great talent. We want to train that great talent and we want to retain that great talent. What if we actually had a contract? Like, this is the contract. Like, this is the way the leadership team is going to roll with you. Sign this contract, Josh. And then Josh, like, before you take this job, like, count the cost. You know, you're signing a contract for the next 30 years, 5 years, 1 year, whatever the time frame is. I was talking to one of my buddies the other day, and he said that I think in the last 3 months or so, his staff is, you know, I don't know if it's 25% turnover. So we live in a society that there's just like, you know, people aren't committed. Companies are not loyal to employees and employees are not loyal to companies. And so what would it look like for us to actually, some of the ingredients that we want to incorporate to create more loyalty, both ways, right? So Jerry's going to be more loyal to you, Josh, and Josh, you're going to be more loyal to Jerry. Like there's a lot of ingredients to this. Complex problems require complexity with the solution. But what if we actually just play that out, tease that out a little bit? What if we had some kind of agreement that, you know, and maybe you re-up it. We'll unpack this more, but just consider it. You know, what would it look like if you had some kind of agreement to say, hey, for the next 5 years, you're signing a contract, kind of like you do in even college. Well, that's changed too. College athletes, right? Now with the portal, like our society, everything's working against us to have loyalty. And so as a leader, I think it's really disruptive to talk about career employees. And yet, Dakota's interviewing a couple guys, interviewed a guy earlier today, he's going to interview another guy this afternoon. It's like, man, what would it look like to actually have career employees? And maybe a contract would be something that would actually help.